I'm going to call to order the special meeting of the Board of Trustees for Thursday, August 2nd, 2018. First, I want to welcome everybody back. Everybody's having a great summer. We're looking forward to a great year. We're excited about opening up all these new schools. We want to thank everybody that's been here all summer working, getting us ready for our children in the next couple of weeks. The next item on the agenda is the invocation and pledge of allegiance, and I'll turn that over to Vice Chairman Beam.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for the sun. We thank you for the rain. We thank you for all the things that you give us that we take for granted. We ask that you keep our children safe as they've been out this summer and help them have safe returns from vacations to start back to school, and the same for all of our teachers and staff as they'll be returning ready to start school. We ask that you give us a safe opening of school, and that you guide things through and make sure that things go as well as can be expected. We ask this in your name. Amen. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda, and without objection, the agenda and approval of the minutes from the June 28th budget hearing and regular board meeting will stand approved. Next item is back to school update, enrollment and staffing. Turn that over to Mr. Hinton.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board. Coming out are our first look at numbers for 2018-2019. I think we see some pretty solid numbers, but it's still going to change drastically in the next 2 weeks, and we'll have to monitor some hotspot areas. On the first page are both high schools. I still go back to the Frank Giovanelli advice that you don't stress over high school numbers and that they will change, because some of the kids are in the wrong grade level, so as their transcripts from, say, summer school come in, they'll move up on grade levels. What I found positive there, though, is both of our 9th grade numbers are up. If you turn over to the next 2 pages, BuzzFeed and Fulmer. If you'll note on this page 2, where our numbers are, we're higher than we thought we would be at both schools. I thought it's significant growth we're looking at Fulmer Middle School. Again, the positive here is both 6th grades, that beginning grade levels are up. We'll have to be watching some of these high numbers, such as 8th grade at BuzzFeed being at 25.8 to 1. You'll turn to the next page. These numbers hold at Northside. That'll be as high as enrollment as we've had in a very long time at this school. I truly believe that Ms. Dawn has people stopping cars out on 378 registering kids as they drive by, but they went and checked and they rechecked and rechecked, and that's, again, you can see there and down at Pine Ridge, their 6th grades are significantly up. We haven't seen over 600 at Northside probably in 7-8 years now. Yeah. Okay. And we're looking at especially those high ones like at Pine Ridge, 27 to 1, and all of the ones there at Northside, especially that 6th grade. Turn the page, we're taking a look at Casey. The trend for elementary schools right now is the kindergartens are starting low. We've seen it before, and it typically catches up. And I'll give you an example. If you look down at Seawick, on Monday, those were the numbers. Ashley sent me updated numbers today. So kindergarten is now 153. 1st grade is 222.
And that's at Seawood?
That's at Seawood, yes, ma'am. So they're at 391 right now. I've seen Seawick in the 130s before. They had 200 kindergarten by the time we opened. And remember, we're going through that process now where everybody's proving residency and filling out the online enrollment forms. If you look over at Congaree, it's the staple school. It's right where we see it every year. Those numbers are pretty much what we've seen the last several years. If you turn over to Riverbank, it's our first look at this school. Eisenhower did a nice job taking the size of it because everybody's fitting in there well. And you can see the numbers. And Ms. Ray sent me an email saying that when she emailed this to me on Monday, she said they're changing after I sent the email because they're still enrolling their kids, so it's going up there. They're pretty solid all the way around. The next page, you'll see Little River and Springdale. Little River's a little low, but there's still people coming in to register there. We'll keep monitoring that. I've seen them low, and we only predicted them to be at 314 anyway, so I think they'll pick up and be right around that number when we open on the 20th. Springdale, I think with the school still not where it is, I think the registration process has been a little slow for them and everything, trying to get in touch with folks where to go and things like that. So we're helping out those schools by anybody wants to request records, they can come through student services and we'll help them out there. But the numbers are at Springdale are pretty close, and you can see their numbers and they will continue to climb. There's no doubt about that. And the last is Wood Elementary, a little low, but Ms. Frierson, I appreciate your ladies getting this done because Ms. Mosteller sent me an update today too. So from 91 on Monday to 105 second graders today. They have 113 third graders today, 124 fourth graders today, and 131 fifth graders today. That fifth grade is growing leaps and bounds, and that's an area we'll have to watch. But this will be what happens will go up, and then the schools where some of our kids have moved to will start requesting records, and then we'll be pulling kids out. So hopefully we'll be where we thought we would be. And I added this up several times on the last page. I have never had one come out with exactly even. The numbers that I'm presenting to you tonight, we have 8,600 kids. I hope, I wanted it to be 8,601 or something like that, but it's 8,600. And even when you add the ones that Seawick and Wood are reporting, that's another 100 kids right there. And that does not include your 3 or your 4K. They're not in these numbers. It's just kindergarten through 12th grade. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them at this time.
Any questions?
Yes.
Ms. Kessler?
Mr. Hinton, like, for example, here at Saluda River, if you do not pick up enrollment in that 5K, would you move that teacher to another school? Or would you leave a ratio of 9 to 1?
Ms. Kessler, I don't think we could leave a 9 to 1 if we had classes of 25.
That was my question.
I have, since May, I have not released any more choices, especially the late ones that come in. And that's what I'm fixing to do is release. And Little River has several kids that want to go there. And if it works out the way I hope it works out, we'll relieve some of the other grade levels at other schools. That's how we've always used these late choices things coming in. Plus, we have new employees, and they didn't get a chance to do employee choice. They've just gotten hired, so we're going to give them that opportunity as well. So we've had some ways of looking at that. I just think it'll come back up. I think we will be sitting there at the 314 mark when we go.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Mr. Hammond.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'll now entertain a motion and we'll go into executive session, and thank y'all all for coming. Short and sweet.
Madam Chair, I make a motion the Board of Trustees enter closed session for consideration of personnel appointments and resignations discussion of personnel matters, discussion of property matters, and discussion of contractual matters.
Have a motion, do I have a second? Second by Mr. Giles, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? We're now in executive session.